Good evening. Subscribe, comment, kick, sell, do anything you want with this video, but do something with it. Again, I continue to invite Elvis to join us, and tonight all of the items on the website are 100% off. It's quite a deal. So I wanted to briefly touch on Tesla's dream legal team. We heard last year, I think it was about May of 2022, that Tesla was going to take a new attitude towards how it managed its legal affairs. It was, I think, during turmoil, and people were bitching about there being no PR team or no aggressive response to various accusations that were levied upon Tesla or Elon, some relating to FSD, some related to workers, but there was not a lack of response. And as a result, people were clamoring for more aggressive response, and Elon referenced that he intended to build a vigorous legal team. So starting May of 2022, when those comments were made, Tesla has hired more than a dozen attorneys in-house to coordinate litigation and to not only manage it, but participate in it. And for the first time since 2019, they do have an in-house general counsel. From 2019 through 2022, they experimented with, I believe, 6 different people. Early 2023 or late 2022, they hired Brandon Earhart as their new in-house general counsel, who in effect will be the managing attorney of all the attorneys that exist at Tesla. His background was he was general counsel for Dish Networks, which I guess is indirectly a competitor to Starlink or Tesla, and therefore he might bring some convertible experience to Tesla, at least as with regard to Starlink, etc. They also brought in Allison Hubert of Quinn Emanuel, and Quinn Emanuel is a New York law firm that often represents Elon and Tesla in litigation, including the most recent litigation, the case in San Francisco in which Elon and Tesla prevailed. And she is now the managing counsel for litigation. They also brought in a deputy general counsel in charge of securities and corporate, and another senior litigation associate general counsel in charge of litigation. The reputation of these and other lawyers that were hired, in light of my research, is they are top-notch. These are top-shelf lawyers from top-notch firms with experience and connections, and they will aggressively pursue the interests of Tesla. They hired separately employment litigation counsel, other senior litigation counsel, tax counsel, a head of litigation counsel in Washington, and also, I believe, regulatory counsel. And notwithstanding all those hirings, they're seeking to hire at least a dozen more attorneys. So their position and attitude appears to have changed dramatically with regard to how they handle their legal affairs. Even in recent times, for example, when they responded to the allegations of the Buffalo firings being union-related, they responded right away. They didn't wait. They didn't let the FUD develop, and it was a much more vigorous and direct effort. And I would expect the new legal team to continue on aggressively to protect the interests of Tesla. I expect the legal team to expand, and I would expect reports of misinformation or reports that are intentionally false will be more quickly addressed by the new Tesla legal team. Be well, have a good night, and speak to you again soon.